Okay, I think that is everything up and running. So, hello anyone or everyone. Oh, I do have to do a little change to the audio stuff. I'm going to give it a few minutes before I will fully get going. I'm just adjusting some of the audio levels right now. Try to make sure they won't be too out there and hopefully a little easier watching. So we'll do that. So yeah, this is the first ever live stream for the channel. I'm really curious to see how we'll do with it, and welcome along. I'm just want to make sure I can see chat and everything. Hey, Lepdale, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream so far. Yeah, I'm just going to see if I can pull up the chat on OBS here, and I think we'll give it maybe a few minutes, just get everything all started there, and then we'll go into things further and try it out. But yeah, we're going to be starting with Journey. We'll see how the live streams go. My plan is maybe once per week, just to try to give it a little change up here or there. Probably aim for every Friday if possible. Start it out. If it does, a lot of people do tune in. They quite enjoy it, and that we'll go further with it. But if there's anything when it comes to like audio or that you feel like it could be changed or adjusted, just be sure to let me know in the chat, and I will happily go and try to change that up for you. Yeah, let's see. Let me just pull up the chat there, so that way that's in OBS, so it's a little easier. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited for it. I admit, I am a little nervous, but I think the format of how I've done videos might go well for how I have done videos in the past. Like, I'm not super high energy, as I'm sure a lot of people know already. So my thinking is, because I'm a little more controlled and such, just going to change my audio down a little bit, and then we'll see how the game audio is, but that I can go into settings for. But yeah, the way I've done my videos and such, it feels like it should be pretty quick and easy to go along. So I don't think it's going to be anything too difficult to make the transition over. It's probably just trying to make sure the stream technical settings are all prepared and set there. But I figured Journey's a good one. If there's ever questions about the channel, other series, etc., you guys can pop them off, I can chat with you. And this will also let me get into some genres of games I haven't tackled all that much, or I've said I'd do in stream. Things... I'm trying to think of how to word it. Because, yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of pauses where I'm like, okay, how can I say this? What am I trying to say here? I just need a moment, so apologize for that. Hello, Moose Hunter. Nice to see you in the stream as well. But yeah, with the streaming, that's going to let me do longer things of content, as well as if there are games where there's like some grinding involved to get stuff done, or there's longer stuff that normally videos is kind of hard to make unless you'll keep it and have really long series. I think streams are perfect for stuff like that. I don't think I'll probably do stuff where I like try to go back and forth of a game I cover has video series and streams and back and forth, because that can just be a little confusing, try to keep track of what's all going on there. So I'm thinking with everything set in place, we'll probably just, again, keep stream exclusive series. The video, or the channel's video schedule should remain as is. We're going to keep everything the same there. It's just going to be a little bit of a way trying to branch out and build off and see how things go further. But I think we're getting, we'll give another minute or two. I think everything's still going good, and then we'll hop into Journey. The reason I picked the game I mentioned in the little community post I put out was, this will feel like a good one where just relax, keep it cozy. If there's anything you want to talk about or hear me talk over or go over, you can just put right in and no problem at all. I'm just going to probably check, oh, hello Moth Ted, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so if there's ever... once we get playing, I might adjust the audio levels in the game, but I think once we get rolling, it'll be kind of a nice experience. Journey, it's kind of one of those classic games where it can probably feel more so like a perfect stream game, or I don't want to call it a party game, but it's like one of those ones where if you want to just sit back, chill, and relax and watch, it's not really one of those super interactive where you need to be super focused with it, but it's just more of an experience to enjoy. And I figured that's a good little way to start us off, to not be missing anything going on in chat, and it'll just all play smoothly on its own. So I think we're pretty good there. So I think we'll hop in, get started, and just start along. But let's see how it goes. I've always heard good reviews and things about Journey, about how it is an experience to play and to see. It's also what... if there's a game I've done that I'd liken it to, it reminds me of that Abzu game that was like that underwater exploration one. Kind of linear in a way, but that's also not a bad thing when the experience is just to give you some good thing, or some beautiful graphics and such to take in and watch. But yeah, game audio, I might turn it up, but I'll see how you guys think of it so far. but I think the game... I can't remember the exact year Journey came out, but when I was trying to do the stream settings, I think it said 2012. So, with the art style and how it's going along, I think it speaks of, like, just how well art styles can be so classic and timeless to go along. I think that might be us. Yeah, that is us. So we'll just have a nice little bit of tutorial to try to give us knowledge of what all the controls are. And we just walk around through the desert. But yeah, if there's also any games you guys would suggest streaming to, don't be afraid to toss them out there either. I don't really have any big plans of like, okay, this will be this date, this will be this date, etc. I'm going to take things nice, slow, and easy, and just try to go along how it all kind of feels and plays out. I do love the little bit of particle physics in that you see with the sand as we're moving. Oh, actually got to change our animation a little bit to trudge through that. But yeah, I don't believe Journey's a long game. I'm not sure if we will clear it in this first stream. My aim is probably go from like the 2 to 4 I listed, aim for a couple of hours. Ooh. I think it's pretty easy to say where we're supposed to be going there, though. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and we keep going. Oh. And just slide down through the sands a little bit. And yeah, the views of the game are really nice. Like, just seeing all these... I'm not sure if they were meant to be like gravestones, because they do have little bits of writing to them. They are definitely faded and worn down. I think one of the things about Journey was how it plays through all along is you always see the destination no matter how it kind of goes through. Like, as you're going through levels and such, it's always easy to see off in the distance where you're trying to reach. Yeah, we just gotta hop our way up here. And we got a little something to investigate. Ooh. Oh, we got a little bit of a scarf now. Or a cloak, or whatever you'd like to call what's there. Okay, so we got gained a little bit of a jump. Watch this. I'm trying to say, like, it's going to be nice, cozy, quaint, and that. And then we're going to have all kinds of stuff going on. So it looks like we can get additions to... I wonder... Okay, so it looks like maybe all we'll do is just start getting these and going along. I know from, like, the trailers and such, there will be a lot more to see and go with. No, but I want to go over here. Yeah, we'll go collect a bunch of these, just take everything in. I do like the nice little bits of music that you hear when you do collect them as well. But Journey was, I think it was PS4. It was a PS4 classic. And was exclusive to that for a very, very long time. And then it came out on Steam. And once it came out on Steam, this was one of those games where it was like, okay, I know I'm definitely going to be trying to do a stream with it. I don't think a series would cover it proper, and I'd like to save it for that. So it looks like maybe we'll try going up top there. Oh, maybe I've used up all of our jumps. Yeah, so let's skid our way down. Okay, so I guess as you pick them up, you have, like, limited uses of your jump abilities. Maybe we'll start over here, because there looks like be another symbol. Maybe if we crack that open, we'll see if we can get into there. Oh, there we are. Yeah. It's one that has always made rounds of, like, having a lot of talk, and I don't want to say hype because it's definitely not a hype title, but it's very fondly remembered and spoken of. Oh, we gained a lot of jump there. Okay, so let's head up here and investigate. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Okay. So we'll have a... Oh, I don't want to exactly call that a puzzle because of how easy that was to solve. It looks like we'll have little bits to interact with and help build up around us. Oh. Okay, this is definitely going to give me a lot of vibes from Abzu, where we're going to be going along and through... Oh. I wonder if maybe I have to... There we go. Create all that and... Ooh. Guess we've entered, like, meditation, perhaps? Yeah, Journey supposedly has quite a story in it. It's just there is no dialogue at all to kind of build it, so it's a lot of you take it all in visually and make of it what you will. And I'm trying to think of what I make of that story so far. Because it definitely looks like we're in the ruins of what was once a civilization. Birds, crops, forest. Apparently our kind. And I guess they stumbled across... Oh, no, maybe not stumbled across something. So it looks like we'll probably be building, expanding that mural as we play. Hi, John. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. So, looks like we'll have meditation points to find, as well as the little leap we've got. I don't know if there's more... Oh! I think I saw somebody up there. At least another one of us. Okay, from the looks of it, yeah, so this entire desert used to be, I guess, a capital or something. This makes you wonder how it all fell apart this badly. Yeah, so that's where we gotta go next. So it looks like there's a fair bit we could explore, but I'm also guessing there's gonna be a way... Yeah, so we'll pick up what we can here. There we go. Now, are they going to follow along with me, or do they... Okay, doesn't look like they do, unless maybe I have to, like, use our call. Okay, no, so what they seem to be is just, like, boosts left out in the world to help you if you need, like, any jumps or such go around. I thought it'd be something like they kind of flow along with you, because... thinking back to Abzu, I don't believe they're the same studios, but the vibes feel very similar. Is you would be able to, like, swim through schools of fish, and you would have them all circling around you and behind you to flow along. Yeah, so it looks like we've got a jump and a little boost we can use to start with. And then this... Oh. Okay, I see how our boost works. So the little runes or symbols on the scarf or the cloak we've got, as we collect them, that's like our little meter for what we can do with them. Oh. Freed a little bit more. Yes, I thought there was actually going to be something coming out of the sand with, having found them. I guess all they'll do is help give us a little boost to make it a little easier to get around. And you can see dynamically, as we do boost up, the little bit of a light from along our scarf gets faded up and goes more towards our hood. got a few more of those. I do see another, looks like a glyph or symbol or something out there. Call everybody in for a little bit of a hand. So it actually, as your scarf gets longer, you're going to be able to get a lot more airtime and do a lot more. Because already, I think we can get like a little bit of a double jump in, as well as keep that time kind of going. Ooh, overshot these. Yeah, so they'll boost us up, and then I can do once to give us a little boost, once again for another, and then it looks like that uses up the last of what we found. Now, I wonder if these little... I mean, I'm calling them scarves or papers or cloaks. I wonder if they are, like, related to us as, like, every individual of this race had one of these sort of like scarves to them. Gain a little bit of that. Yeah, so we'll just boost and glide along. Seems like we've got a couple of spots still to open up here. Oh, I think I know what we've got to do. Basically, we're building up our power reserves to glide across all those stands there. And we'll just do another one, see if we can get... There we go. Yeah. Oh, and somebody else is out here. Yeah, Journey, it actually can be a multiplayer game, but it's not really one where you'll interact with each other all that much, aside from, like, a few small little interactions. Like, you don't really have an emote system, but you can do things like use... No. Little things like that. If you've ever played online shooters before, there was, like, before there's, like, voice chat, you would have, like, everybody would kind of do the crouch spam to communicate. That's exactly what this feels like. So I think it's going to be the experience of we might cross ways with others, but we might not always be going along with them to other places. Yeah, we're getting our scarf nice and long now. So we'll just try to get a few more of these that we found, and then I think we can go up and try for the bridge. Oh, might just have to wait for that to... do that. Actually, that's a very big one. And I do see something glowing way out there to hit up. Where are you all off to? Nope. Okay, so I guess we don't have to be gliding across it. We're going to be making our bridges. So that must be what all the biggest banners are for. And then I did see... yeah, over there we've got something to investigate. I wouldn't be surprised if there are a few games like Journey, Abzu that come out in their own time. I've never heard of Gears, though. Although, maybe Gears of War? Because, like, with what I was talking about there, one thing I do have to get used to with streaming is there will be the little delay of with what I'm doing to when it goes live. Which, yeah, Gears, Halo 3, actually any of the Halos, really. It's almost like a lost art form of how you used to respond with people. If you didn't have ways to chat, you found your own ways to communicate. I gotta wait for the banner, or for our thing to recharge, and we should be able to hop our way right up there and get a couple more things done. But, what the place? These are kind of odd structures for where all these little scarves seem to be, like, stored into. I'm not sure if they're like little prison cells, almost, or something else. There we go. We'll activate that. And see about getting this one too. There we go. That should be a lot. Yeah, it almost looks like it was a snake or a convoy of sorts, doesn't it? Yeah, Gears of War, it's one I got to play a little bit of. 1, 2, and 3 are probably the best places to kind of go with it and stop with Gears of War. It's like the active reload, the, I'm trying to remember what they're called. Rippers, I think they were, the duels you could have with them. It could definitely be a fun shooter, but I think once they kind of covered the first story trilogy with it, it's just kind of trying to pad it out. I don't think they've really captured what started the series off as well. And looks like we might have one more over here to hit. And then I think that is our bridge made. Yeah, I'll just get a little boost thanks to them. And top this off. There we go. That should help us get moving pretty good. There we are. And looks like that is our way forward to another meditation site. At least that's what I'm going to call them. I can't imagine any other real name to describe how they are. We get a little boost while we're on them. And the soundtrack for Journey, I'm guessing, is also going to pick up much more as we're starting into stuff like this. Like, this is one of those games where it kind of feels like the soundtrack is going to completely match with the experience of what you're doing as you're getting into more faster-paced stuff. Just gotta activate everything. There's all our glyphs, and looks like we'll have another little bit of meditation to enjoy. Pop a squat, and let's see what it has to say, or show. Oh. That's a tall whatever it is. Oh, it looks like they can sing too. So this mural will keep getting built further and further along as we explore and progress. So what I think we can piece together so far is maybe they came across the glyphs and they harnessed something. Unless maybe all the cloth fragments have been here before them. Because like all of the little copper like flakings there, that makes me think that's all the scarves we've seen about. I thought they were tied to more like this race and remnants of them, but it seems like they might actually just be something that exists in the world. Yeah, we'll continue along and see where we go further. Our big objective is still probably going to be trying to find the source of the light, or reaching the light at the peak of that one mountain. Hey, we'll flap a little bit and move to the next area. I wouldn't say it's quite as much as, like, Ori in the Blind Forest for movement and such. Like, the game that I would describe more, it's much more acrobatic feeling, and one I have played that does encompass pretty well is that Abzu game. I've been throwing the name out a lot, I apologize for it, but it is just because the two are very similar. It's just instead of swimming through the sea in Abzu and coming across all kinds of, like, the aquatic life and such, for Journey, it seems to be tracing through the remnants or what's left behind of a people and piecing together a little bit of, like, how their story went. It's got this feeling of vastness, and you are kind of alone through a lot of it. Oh, there's something to check out. So, if they harness the scarves, I'm wondering if, like, I thought these were prison cells or such like that before, but maybe these were actually, like, vehicles. Like, they're powered by these scarves, sort of like how we use them to boost and get around. Because it seems like... Oh, that's different. Hi. Oh, I guess we might as well follow our new friend here. Oh, and they can dive. Yeah, we might not be able to go swimming through the sand, but it seems like... Oh, and... Oh, where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, so it seems like we have a little bit of a charge buddy. Like, as I do that, or if I can get in range for them, because they are starting to leave me a little behind. Yeah, they'll replenish all of our boost. Yeah, sorry to keep bugging you with it, but I'm just a little happy to be able to fly around with you. Oh, and we got something else here. We'll just ease on down and see what... if they interact. Oh, we actually got a couple now. And it looks like we also have another mural to open up. Okay. I'm actually not sure what the... maybe it's people riding? Like, it's definitely our kind on something, but I can't tell if it's like a vehicle or it's like one of these little cloth guys we found that's just kind of wrapped itself under us. But where are they? They just... Oh, they're playing around back here. Okay, well, let me see if I can... I'm not sure... mountain's kind of back that way. You guys going that way, or... you off on your own? Looks like they might be going off on their own. Although, truth be told, I kind of... Oh, maybe they found something else over this way. Oh, of course, they're making me work up to try to get to them. There we go. Thank you for the boost. Okay, there was something over here. I don't know if that's just where we've been or that's something else to check out. We'll head this way, see what it is, and then keep working our way towards Big Mountain over there. Oh, we got another little mural we can open up. Let's see. No, it's just our people, I guess, wandering through a forest or reeds or something. So one time this area was completely lush, and now it's whatever is left of it. Oh, I heard... Oh. Yeah, it really is right back to the age of... if you didn't have ways to voice chat, you found your own. Yeah, looks like we have a little bit of a traveling buddy for now. Oh. Oh. And something else to check out. Oh. been nice to meet them. And then even all these little weird cloth rays? I'm not sure what to call them. Seems like they'll help us out too. I'm just not quite as coordinated as they are. But we'll get along and seem to have a bit of a friend for a while. I think how... Ooh. I do not remember this being right here. I think how Journey kind of works is it might randomly matchmake you with other people who are at the same level you are. So you might have, like, friends for a little bit, but you don't have any way of, like, knowing who the person is you're playing with or such. See is, yeah, up we go. No. Yeah, so it looks like they're kind of trapped in there. And first time we've seen lighting from something else. Oh. Yeah, those look like the containers we've been finding those, the bits of cloth stuck inside. It's just that instead of being runes... Yeah, so we can... Okay, so maybe the cloth mantas here are kind of like a way of helping you out, just in case you didn't have another player at the same point you were... Oh. Okay, I think I messed that up a little bit. Oh. Okay, yeah, they definitely are meant to help the player out when it comes to, try and get around if you're not the most savvy with it. Which, admittedly, that is myself. Oh, and it seems like these are just ways of developing it further along, seeing how it all progressed. So, they were able to build up the civilization, harnessing the cloth pieces. And they actually seem to use it for, like, an electricity or power source. So this is all how it rose. But now with how it rose, it also makes you question just how did it all fall apart like it has. Oh. There's everybody free. Looks like we're in for a little bit of a ride thanks to them. But yeah, so, again, I don't know if we will stick around and have that person still playing alongside us, because that is another player. I wouldn't say there's any mode difficulty. Like, there's no option to actually... like, make things more difficult or give you more boost or anything. It's basically a straight experience. The main menu, all it has is 3 options. Start game, options, or exit. It's meant to be one of those just straight experiences where you play along and have a little bit of fun with it. And yeah, here's where the music's starting to show off a little bit more about... how it's kind of in pace with what's happening. And this is where I'm getting real Abzu vibes. Oh, before we do fall, let me see if we can glide our way over and snag this. Just because... Oh, and see if we can help them out. Okay, I think to help them get that, we might have to find something else, because I don't think they're going to be able to do it from down there. Oh, I think I see something we got to do. I thought this would be like a little, platform or something we have to push down, but maybe not. No, I think they've got the right idea, though. Yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. Let's just see if I can get one of the cloths to help us out. Ooh. Okay, so I was kind of right with those things being important, just I was completely wrong with it. But yeah, I think those are probably going to be how we can help them. Let's see. Yeah, so now they should be able to use those scarves to help them lift off. There they go. Yeah, so even have little bits of, even if it's silence, you can help cooperate with each other. To another area. And away we glide. I want to be careful I don't smack into anything. Not that we actually have, like, lives you can lose. This isn't really like a... It's kind of like an unconventional walking simulator, if I were to put it in, like, a terms of genre. Ooh. Not sure if I was supposed to find that or not, but I think I'm just finding my own way about. But yeah, even for, like 2012, which I think is when it released, seeing the way the sand parts as you slide through it, and it even like rises up with the scarves or the cloth rays going through it. Definitely one of those more artistic experiences that's just a sight to have and enjoy. Oh. And look at the lighting. Like the glisten as it's coming off the sand there is just gorgeous. Like, I'm still an advocate for gameplay far outweighs the art or graphics of a game. But you still have to admit, when a game does do pretty nice things with the graphics and lighting and effects, it just really can stand out so much. Like, just that little bit of metallic shine to the sand because it's in the sun, and now as we're in shadow, you don't really see any of it now. Ooh, we're going way down. this must be, like, towards the heart of this society, or... Well, I shouldn't say society, more like civilization. But yeah, it's visuals like that. You just can get caught off guard and lost in them. And I do wish sections where those could sometimes be, like, a little longer, just because it's so nice of an effect to take in. And they're not looking as enthusiastic with telling us this next part. I'm thinking we're getting into... Yeah, now we're getting to the downfall. So what they used to power everything, I guess they were using it up. As they fought over the remaining bits, everything just started coming apart. And started to come into conflict. And that's looking more ominous than how it started. Because that looks almost like warship in a way, like just that big structure over top of them all. Okay, I just want to check. You guys still seeing everything okay? I just looked over to see there's a little bit of a stall, at least for like what the stream is showing. So yeah, we'll just go through there a moment. And let me take a quick check here to see if everything's going all right. Okay, let me see if I can just quickly pause this. Okay, no, let me do this. There we go. Okay, yeah, let me see. Yeah, I just looked over, saw... the stream's going a little off there. Try that and see. Yeah, for some reason, I'm not sure why my stream preview isn't quite showing as much as it is, but okay. See, everything says good there. Preview's doing whatever it's doing. Stream going all right, and you guys are seeing it just fine? Everything looks okay. Okay, well... Yeah, as long as you guys are seeing, like, it is moving. Okay, good. So everything seems to be going okay. Good to hear. Like I said, I was just looking over for a moment there, and I saw, okay, my preview completely stopped, but OBS and everything looks fine. So yeah, we'll keep going. There we go. Preview just updated. Maybe I was overloading the stream there. My bad. Again, that's why I wanted to use a game like this to slowly take everything in. That way it's nothing that seems to be too action-y or throwing it all off. Yeah, so we'll just go looking around here. So it looks like these are kind of the ruins and the heart of this area. Oh. No, those are just some broken pillars. But yeah, this really gives me Abzu vibes. Maybe that's even a game I'll return to and we'll do a stream of since I have talked about it so much. Just let that go along, boost us up. Because it feels like it's a lot of parallels. Part of Abzu does take you down into like a deep sea area, and does have this real forlorn kind of feeling of just like going through old ruins and parts. Oh, actually, I was going to say one of our songs there seemed like a little sad almost. And then we don't even actually have a pause menu, almost have like a screensaver that you put into it. But yeah, we'll just do a little bit of a flutter and a lot of stuff to look at doing here. I was talking about like, oh, it's almost like we're underwater now. Because, yeah, it's basically like we are flying right around here. Okay, this is a little neat after having done, like, surfing through the desert and everything. Oh, and it looks like that feeling is just going to continue, too. Yeah, like, there's even a filter that seems to be applied to the area that gives you this feeling of, like, being underwater. Although, all the strands here are more lifeless and, like, cut up. Oh, smacked into a wall. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be going that way. So I wonder if I have to follow... Maybe I gotta follow these up. There we go. That's what I missed. Yeah, just a little boost from you. Oh, a little helper for our scarf. And now we can get our way across better. Yeah, looks like we got a cloth ray to follow us for a little bit. Down or up? Might as well follow our little pal here, and it looks like we've got to go... Oh. It's one of those slightly powered things. Oh. There was a rumble, and I don't know from what. Oh. Oh, there's a lot of those around here. So yeah, those... I thought they were vehicles. I think they were actually like war machines. Oh! Okay, I'm not going to hide for a moment. I didn't think Journey had boss fights, but maybe I was mistaken. Because that pretty much seemed like a boss fight or boss encounter lead-in. There's nothing down here. So I guess they took what cloth they could and used that to power these things. So maybe this was like machines took over and did everything. Yeah, I'm thinking that's not the last we've seen of that either. I think we're going to have more encounters from it. But maybe that is a boss you have to run away from. I think you're right on that, Valerius. I think that is a boss we're going to have to try to evade or avoid detection. Oh. Yeah, there's a... Oh, it is kind of eerie, just... Almost reminds me of a shark, just like silently gliding and circling. Oh. And hunting. So yeah, that's what those things were, I guess, created to do. Seek those out and just cage them all. Also, yeah, sorry for passing up the greetings. Nice to... Welcome to the stream and good to see you, Valerius. Yeah, we'll just slowly work our way through here. I am guessing we want to avoid... God, it's going from all those highs to... Like, the lighting is still... Oh, crud. Uh-oh. Okay. I think it got us. Yeah, I think it stole some of the length of our scarf. Or we might have actually died there. Okay, so yeah, Journey has I'm not sure if I'd call it a boss fight, but I really do wish I had some of my charges left in our... Ooh. Okay, that's really cool how it just, like, glides over us like that. Yeah, let me just be careful and go along here. But yeah, there's still really nice touches of the bit of light coming down and casting a little bit of reflection and glitter onto the sands. So I think what we've got to do is watch the pattern a little bit, and then we'll make our move forward. Yeah, now we should be good. I think as long as we stay out of its light, we're safe. Almost looks like, I want to say almost angelic as it's going up like that, with like how the wings spread out to both the left and right for it. Uh-oh. And it's coming back. Okay, there's actually an invisible wall, not like... Oh, wait, are there multiple, or is it just the same one? I almost think it's two, because that seemed like it happened, like, in quick succession. Oh, welcome to the stream, Morgan. Yeah, I'm slowly going to get into streaming, see how it goes. My aim is once per week, try it out, see how it feels, and slowly branch into more things. Ooh, we'll get that to help cover some of what we lost. And yeah, I think as long as we keep away from the main straightaway, we'll be able to stay out of its detection. Oh. Yeah, that's it. Okay, here... Is it coming along? No, it seems like it's just coiling down there. Yeah, there are two. Oh boy. And all of a sudden everything just went right... Oh! Is that a... It is a force field. Basically a shark tank down here to keep those things out. And that is making me think all of these little stones we have been seeing might be grave markers. Because if those things are out and about, I could see a lot of trouble in dealing with them. I'll pop another squat and see what we have to be told. Or I guess shown is more accurate. Yeah, we are slowly getting closer and closer to the, or not the summit, but the base of the mountain. Okay, so yeah, those things came to life and started to basically go to war. And I just realized the entire floor of the mural is littered with the bodies of our kind. And then I guess age just turned everything to desert. It's pretty seeing the like glints of gold going about though. Yep. And a little bit... I guess we emerged from stardust or something. But yeah, that's us. So I guess this was like a little sanctuary to hide away from those machines or devices. So we've seen the rise and the fall, but not our role yet of what we're supposed to be doing or what we're after. Yeah, we'll just kind of tippy-tap and trot our way further in. down before... Looks like quite a pillar. That might be a little hard to get up there. No, but we actually have some lights out here. Oh. And we do have a friend. So yeah, I'm glad the matchmaking... So that is one of the nice things about Journey's matchmaking. So as you do start into new levels, or you're feeling like you could use a boost from someone, you get paired up with someone else. Oh. Oh. I think I activated anti-gravity. Oh, there's a little boost. And let's ride over and just collect a little bit more of our scarf. Oh, I think that's our friend kind of down there. I don't know why they've stopped moving, so we're just going to work our way along a little further. Hey. Yeah, much easier to get around now. Okay, so we got a lot in here. We got to figure out how we freeze. We got to look around for possibly a puzzle? I didn't really see anything that stood out as, like, go here, aside from all the stepping stones we came across. Ooh. And yeah, it looks like they are just kind of taking a break down there. So let's do a little investigating around these more. Nothing really standing out on this. Oh, I see where we probably are supposed to go. Okay, my bad. I just didn't turn the camera to the right direction. A boost from our scarf friends. There we go. Yeah, just ride our way along. Whoop. Another one to open up here. And let's see. So it looks like we're raising... I'm not sure if I would call it water or like an energy, but we're definitely bringing something back to the area. So we've got cloth rays, jellyfish cloths. I do need to think of a better name for these guys, but... There we go. Everybody's helping us along. So yeah, maybe what we're trying to do is restore light or power to the entire area. Oh, what is that? That's a hammerhead shark cloth. Interesting to see. Yeah, so it looks like it's just going to give us a nice easy ride to where we're headed. Oh, and there is something to We'll hop off for a moment. Thank you for the lift. And head down to snag... No, just that. Oh. Okay, so I guess we gotta ride them up a little further. There we go. Thank you very much. And we'll do our roll. Sing a little song and see what we open up. Yeah, so this is counting back on the entire path we've gone, although it does seem to be in broken stages a bit. And while we're under... Well, I say underwater, but while we're in this... I guess it's because we're, like, charging a generator beside us there. Like, that power's radiating out, and we're able to use it freely. So maybe we are trying to, like, restore the area and all of the life back. The music is really nice and peaceful. It kind of gives me, like, monastery vibes, almost like when you see, I'm trying to think of the right terming for it, like Oriental or Asian monasteries, you have some of those like slow drums and nice high notes playing. There we go, open that up. Oh, yeah, looks like the tower's going even further up. Oh. Looks like we're at about the top of it. There we go. Now let's light all this up. And I'll take another seat. Although, something's different about this one. Oh. I guess this was like a safe house or whatever for our people. Just everything recorded all around it. Yeah, there we are, and everywhere we've gone so far, which admittedly the game seems to be showing off that the we were supposed to have a buddy for most of this. But yeah, I do get the feelings of like the Shadow of the Colossus too. That's another game. I don't know how I'd be able to do it, because I'd probably have to try to like emulate it, but that would be an interesting one to do on the channel, because Shadow of the Colossus is one that has this nice mix of this like cozy sort of relaxing vibe that Journey has, up until you fight the Colossi, and then kind of turns on its head to almost like an action platform puzzler would be the best way to put it. Oh yeah, looks like that's... our journey's end is at the top of there. And I think this might be the last spot where we'll have their help. Nope. Yeah, they're gone now. And looks like we might be transferring from sand to snow. Now that, I'm really eager to see how it looks. With how they've done the lighting for like the sand and some of the ways we've gone through so far in Journey, the snow might be really vibrant to see. Well, maybe not vibrant, but just really eye-catching and just pleasing to look at. See, I can see some of it's already blown in through here. Yeah, that's why I think it's been so hard for anybody to try to follow up for like a good successor to like Shadow of the Colossus. Because you have to remember that it has to be a puzzle. I know I did, when I was playing Pray for the Gods, it did have that a little bit, and some of the Colossus, or some of the like ones you would fight in that game were good. But there's a little bit too much frustration in it as well. Now, it looks like Actually, it looks like some of the architecture may have changed. Like, looking up from here, that kind of gives me sort of like, Great Wall of China sort of feel. Like, you can see the battlements or that at the top of there just have a little bit more squareness than we had seen for, like, some of the other structures so far in the game. Can we bring these back to life? Oh. Okay, I gotta hurry through here. I just realized. You only hold on to, I guess, your warmth or your charge for so long in the snow. Because, yeah, it's already burning out. Oh. And, okay, I'm hoping those... Uh-oh. Yeah, so those things are around here, too. I honestly had no idea the journey had, like, enemies or that to it. Yeah, Last Guardian... That one does have a... I think that one's a little bit more, in my opinion, a puzzler than I would say, like, Shadow of the Colossus. Because you do have some more action to Shadow of the Colossus and trying to fight yourself, whereas Last Guardian, I haven't played it, but I have watched playthroughs of it. It feels much more like you're just trying to guide the Guardian to do the fighting for you. They're definitely more niche titles where I can see you won't have a huge interest in them, but those who are will have a lot of interest. Okay, Okay, maybe I have to try to mind the timing of this. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay. Oh, and you can actually see the way the snow drifts are, like, rolling in that as well, almost like ripples. Yes, that's what we got. Okay, so they definitely want to take away your boost in this area. So we'll just go slow, take our time, and work from cover to cover through the blizzards. Yeah, Journey, I am glad that I picked it up and am able to do it on the channel with you guys. It is one where I think it does feel like it loses a little bit because we don't have a partner with us going along. But I think that's also one of the parts of the game that's kind of meant to last with the player. It's meant to this feeling of coming and going and stuff like letting go of stuff as much as you've had it, too. Yeah, looks like we've only got one or two more to go through, and then we should be through this little area. But leaving the little tracks in the snow... That's one of the things that when... Okay, you know what? Actually, I'll wait till the next gust goes through here. Just in case. I love when you can see your footprints in snowy games and that. Like... Monster Hunter World Iceborne, how you leave tracks behind, Journey, how you're leaving them here. It just gives you that sense of extra weight and, I think, presence in the games, where you actually see you are changing and affecting stuff around you. Okay, I don't know if we'll... Yeah, I can't imagine there's going to be any gusts here since I did take away what looks like most of our cover, if not all of it. But all these markers, yeah, it makes you wonder just how vast this civilization was when it fell. Because, like, if each one of these represents a single life, that's graves everywhere. It doesn't really make sense for them to be, like, way markers, because you wouldn't need this many in abundance. Oh, yeah, yeah, Valerius is right. As you do, like, the little song out, you do see the ripple go across the snow. Oh, I see one of our friends up above. And, oh, actually even a full moon, too. Okay, yeah, we'll try trudging our way up over here, because it looked like there was a little bit of a glow in that building ahead. We'll just tippy-tap our way along. Left, right, left, right. Another thing, too, is the game does recommend to use a controller for it. And I think the reason being is because it does give you vibrations through it for every step you take. At least in the snow area, so it gives you that feeling of you're pushing through the elements for this area. Oh, Well, it looks like we aren't alone in the area, but they are pretty far ahead there. We'll just see about revealing what's here, if there is anything. Okay, I thought there might have been a way to light this up, but I don't think so. So yeah, we'll have to keep going and see if we can catch up to them. Ooh, I'm not sure how this is going to go since we don't have a boost at all. Okay, I think we just got to try a leap of faith here. Okay, thankfully we're able to ride this up a little bit. Oh, and actually, I think you can faintly hear when the camera's close to the player character. You can actually hear, like, crystallization forming. As if, like, the scarf has warmed up, and now ice crystals are starting to cool and form on it. Yeah, I see the other person, or what I think's another person up there. Okay, oh, yeah, we got another stealth section on our hands. Oh, and it looks like we might also have to deal with, storms, too. See if we can sneak in here and then wait for that to pass and go on. Actually, no, I'm going to try going right now. Looks like we're able to get through here. It's overhead somewhere. Oh, there it is. I think it's... Yeah, it looks like it's a little distracted right now, so we better keep going. I say that, and it's... God, it is eerie watching those just hover around. Like, compared to the cloth rays and that, who have more movement and fluidity to them, they're basically just solid stone gliding along almost effortlessly. Oh, looks like it took down another cloth ray. Oh yeah, storm's coming, so I'm not going to be able to get through. Maybe we'll stand here for a moment and see if I can just... No, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, is it going to come after us? Yeah, it is. Ow. Yeah, so that eats away at a bit of our entire length for it. I was hoping maybe I could have tried getting back to a bit of cover before it hit, but no such luck. Oh, and a storm is starting, so we'll just get into here. And let it pass over. It is eerie just how it's going around like that. The scar, it's not really health level, it's more so like your boost meter. Like, you can have every jump or boost will take off a little bit of your scarf's length. And you can find little bits of, like, glowing glyphs in the world that seem to help expand its length, so you can get more jumps or more lifts for yourself. But as these guys, or if you get found by these guys and attacked, they trim your scarf's length down. So it may be kind of like a health bar too, but I don't know if you can actually be fully killed in Journey. It might just be that it makes your experiences a little more difficult to try get through. Oh shoot, I was trying to get in here. Yeah, got smacked pretty hard again. We'll have to see if I have anything left. Oh yeah, we have like next to nothing left. Yeah, that is one thing about trying to work the camera in this game, I will admit though. Because it doesn't really stay right around your player. Oh, come on, let me get through here so we can at least, there we go. Okay, we managed to make it a little further. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a challenge mode or something where you have to get as much length as you can and keep it through the entire game. Yeah, the camera likes to take its own little courses with the player as they progress, so as much as I'd like to have better control, I've got to be mindful a little bit more of how it wants to position itself and then how directions go there. Yeah, I'm just going to get a little... I mean, truth be told, I don't think it matters all that much if I do get any boost back, because I just have so little for ourselves now. No. Yeah, let's see if we can get ourselves up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, I thought I was going to have to do a little bit more of, Okay, we actually managed to catch up, I think. Or at least for a little bit we did. So yeah, we'll keep climbing and see where we can get. I think it's actually a pretty smart way of doing a health bar for, like, Journey with the mechanics they have in. Like, you can have more freedom to go play, bounce, and do all you'd like, but there's also a way to restrict it for the player character as well, where if you do lose health, it's not like you're losing progress, you're just losing a little bit of the extra acrobatics you could do. And in these later stages of the level... Oh, there they are. Actually, I wonder. I'm just going to take a check back here. Oh, no, nothing. Okay. I just want to see if I can find a little bit more length in case I might need that ahead. Oh. Well, the wind's pretty strong here. Can't even make any progress forward, so yeah, we'll have to try minding that as we do go. You can even hear him whistling a little bit as it's blowing. It's just a little hard to read what the tell is for when it's going to pick up. Yeah, we'll work our way there. Okay, I see where we do not want to go. Yeah, sorry there, bud. As I want to say, you can see where the railings are missing to have you drop down and through. And I went through the same fate. I don't know if it's intentional for you to fall down there, or you can sneak your way across without dropping, but it did seem like it was kind of tough to read. Okay, actually, even our song isn't that loud in this area. Like, yeah, even holding it, that's as loud as I can make it be, so I don't know if it's... And now there's lightning, apparently. For what looked really nice and cute and wholesome on the outside, it's turned into quite the ordeal ahead. Oh, Lord. We're going to keep trying to push up there and see if we can make it. Yeah, we're just getting pushed all around by the winds. I guess because those things are made of stone, that's why they're able to put up with all of the, whee, slide to the left. Slide to the right. We're just gonna have to keep trying to get closer and closer. Yeah, I lost the scarf entirely here. I just have like a very little bit dangling behind me. Oh no, wait, actually, you're right. I lost the entire scarf. Yeah, Valerius was right with the chat there. I thought we still had a little bit left, but no, this area just completely removed it. Whee, slide to the left again. Oh, and slide to the left some more. There's gotta be something we're starting to come... There might be something we're starting to come up to through all this. It does look like we actually might freeze at any moment. Yeah, like, you can barely hear our song or our little call in this anymore. I guess we're so frozen that we're just struggling. Come on, little guy, just tip-tap. Tip-tap a little more left, right, and... Uh-oh. I think we're starting to run out of energy. Yeah, we're slowing right down. Oh, we don't even actually make noise with our calls anymore. God, just look. Don't even see anything ahead now. It's just complete whiteout. Yeah, we're basically freezing solid. With how the wind blew the cloak back. Oh. Oh. That might be the end of our road. I don't know. Not sure if we have to thaw out or that is just our journey's end. Which, oh, wording kind of not intended, but it does sort of fit with everything. Oh. Looks like we might not be out of it yet. I guess the ancients are helping us out. Oh, there's our scarf back. And I think the longest it's ever been, too. We basically just went Super Saiyan. So it looks like we're basically just in a dash for wherever we're winding up. And up above, it is tranquil. Yeah. So, I am glad that there's not like a thing where if you don't have enough scarf length, you just can't complete it. It seems to be something entirely where if you pick up the piece in that, it just helps you out and have a little bit more fun to what you can boost and go around. Yeah, this place. Oh, and the sun just right behind that mountain peak there. Don't know if our friend is making it or... I don't see them coming up there, so maybe they are still back there. Yeah, let's just ride along the bits we have here. Our path is much more clear. I guess this is just above the storm layer, so everything here is just safe from all of the worries down below. Oh, we can do a little bit of snowboarding. Or would this be skiing since we don't have a board? Let's get some little boosts here and there and ride our way down. Truth be told, from the looks of it, we might actually have Journey completed this entire stream. I have to just change the name of the stream once it goes to archive. I thought we might have had 1 or 2 to go through, but I knew it wasn't a long game. It's just, I'm surprised at how quick it has gone by. That is one of the things when it comes to these sorts of games, though, is because they are, like, more experience-wise, they're not really things that you'll have hours and hours of playing. Hey, bounce through these guys. They're just meant to tell a very specific experience, share it to the player, and then that's kind of their entire purpose. It's not like a lot of games where they try to branch in all kinds of other stuff at times, where it's like, well, prime example is Way of the Hunter, where although it's a hunting game, it can have stuff like a platforming in one DLC, or it'll have those like vehicle races. Sometimes it's nice just to have a small, straightforward experience of what you're getting. This is beautiful. Seeing, I think it's snow coming down from the falls here, although it could well just be water as well. Yeah, we're basically able to, I should say we can fly indefinitely. Yeah, well, let's enjoy a lift on this guy. Looks like we have another gate to go through. I think that's our trail to follow up. Oh, and the sun's shining down. Okay, I want to turn the camera back around to see. It is a little harder to see because of the, I guess, like, clouds that they want to have for, like, a filter there, but we'll continue along all the way as we can go. I guess it would be snow sliding or, like, sledding or whatever it is. And, yeah, the sun refracting off the snow like this can be a little straining on the eyes, but it is also beautiful, too. So we've just got a little thing up ahead, and then we're at the source of the light we've seen from the game's very beginning. I'm still not actually sure what our goal is for Journey. I don't know if it's like we're trying to bring this light back to the entire world, or there's something else we're supposed to be doing with it. But I guess we'll find out once we do make it through here. Oh, I do see that our scarf is entirely gone again, though. But this feels like light at the end of the tunnel, doesn't it? I mean, that literally is it. It's just following the light through the end here, and we'll see what's on the other side. But yeah, I think the first stream has gone pretty well. Technical difficulties, I think I sorted it out for getting the stream to be steady and smooth there. I might just have to check the audio levels, which I'll play back on YouTube in that to see. Because I might see if I'm capping out the audio capture too much. Thankfully, I think the game's audio has been just fine. But yeah, overall, not the worst start for getting into streaming. We were able to go live and enjoy the experience together. So yeah, let's see what's through here. Okay, I gotta admit, that is getting harder on the eyes. I'm hoping it calms down a little bit with the brightness. Although we are walking away into... Maybe it is just going to be like a fade to white for the finish. I was like, we just seem to be able to keep going forward and forward and getting smaller and smaller. Thanks, Valerius. That's the big thing. It's just trying to make sure that all the technical stuff and the settings were just fine for it. Oh. Okay, I think that is us through our, what we can do. So, is this just like the... Yeah, this might actually be the closing of it. Ah, gaming boy, I think you tuned in just as we're getting towards the tail end of it. Yeah, that was okay. It went faster than I thought it would. But yeah, I'll be leaving the live stream up on the channel so that way if anybody wants to watch. So, does it just... I wonder if the game is like meant to be a closed loop. And yes, I will be, Morgan. 7 Days to Die will be going up actually under half an hour from now. I have the Monday, Wednesday, Friday slots to stay steady at the same times. So, under half an hour from this point, there will be the next 7 Days to Die episode going out. Or... Yes, because Hunt the Island is my 1 o'clock series. 7 Days is my 4 o'clock. I know they're the same day. I was just trying to remember the timing for them. But yeah, it looks like Journey might actually be sort of like... I don't want to call it a time loop, but it seems like it is a game loop, where you'll play it along, it'll loop you back to the very start, and you kind of go through like that. So if you want to have the experience of going through, meeting others, or like playing a little bit more, that's how it would play through here. So this actually worked out really well for the first stream because it's a nice closed experience. I will definitely be trying to do another live stream come next Friday to expand it out. And yeah, I'll have to figure out what game we'll do, but I might do something... I was thinking maybe Abzu, but I think we want something a little more action-packed or something to laugh and enjoy a bit more. Like, don't get me wrong, a cozy stream is nice, but I think there's a little bit something we might want to enjoy for like some action or to laugh at, too. So I'll see what I can try pulling up for that. One thing I am thinking of for like a genre that would be good to tackle in streams like this would be if I were to do like, say, roguelites, because then as I do have the option to pick up gear or level or etc., you guys can kind of direct me and either help me or hinder me for how we're trying to progress, which I think could be a fun little spin on it. But yeah, Journey, beautiful to look at, nice little experience to go through. I can see why it does get talked and praised about as much as it does. It was a bit shorter than I expected it to be, but I think a game like this is also one you don't want it to be too long, so it feels like it drags itself a little out. Yeah, I'm glad that everything went well. Thank you everybody who has tuned in for it. Once the credits are over, I will just say full goodbyes and everything there, but yeah, it's really nice to be able to have been able to grow on YouTube to the point where we actually have with the ads that, yeah, it was 2012 when it came out on PlayStation. So this is, God, I think this is already 12 years old. I just feel old now. Like, just actually seeing that number brought forward and realizing how long ago that was, it just kind of hits you. But before I got distracted, yeah, you guys can see the streams are literally just like how my videos are for, like, if I can keep on track or not. Because of the ads that I have allowed to go onto the videos, just start and end, I'm never going to do mid-roll ads because I hate them as well. But they have actually offset the licensing cost for the editing software I use. I know, it feels like it was not 12 years ago, but it has been. No? Is that somebody down there? It might be, so maybe you actually do see like other players as you're like getting this fly through back where you came. Yeah, 2012, and then I think it was like, yeah, it might have been 2020 that this actually finally came out on PC. PlayStation has been very, very withheld on its like exclusives and slowly bringing them out. And there we go. We're back to basically, this was the title screen that we started with. Companions met along the way. Oh, Pichena? Danil.Adyev? Abiduba? Blank. Ah, good old Blank. And Blank the second. So I guess maybe the game auto-generates like your own little custom symbol that when you call out, that's what you appear as to others. So yeah, we met 5 different people along our try that way. So I guess that is how Journey loops itself back through for like how it plays. Nice little experience, good contained thing, and I think a really good starting stream for the channel. But yeah, videos, oh, it literally does right back to how Journey starts. This was the exact screen I greeted you guys on with the stream beginning. So yeah, the video schedule and everything there is going to go along just fine there. The ad revenue that I've been getting from the videos has offset the cost of the licensing and everything for the software, so we are actually in pretty good standing, so that way this isn't really costing anything to keep this little hobby of mine going. And Valerius, you're exactly on it. That's another reason why I wanted to use Journey as the first game, because I'm kind of cheesy and like that a little bit to say, like, we started our journey into streaming with Journey. So yeah, I don't think there's too much else I have to say. If you guys have any questions, I'll stick around on the stream for another couple minutes or so to answer them, and then we'll probably wrap things up for the stream. And if you guys have enjoyed the 7 Days to Die series, that video will be up just a little, well, I should say in a few minutes. Yeah, I like that little touch too, Morgan. That feels like a nice little way of just helping that experience to be in that loop. I'm trying to think if there are any other things that have done that time loop. I know, like, the cartoon Futurama, that was one where it kept itself in that little time loop of how the series did until it was brought back for Hulu or whatever. But if you're going to do a loop, you kind of want to have that as just as you start, you come back to that again. I don't know if I would actually play Journey again, though. It's one of those ones where it feels like after you've experienced it the first time, you don't really need to go through it again, but with how short it was, it is an experience that doesn't feel like it would be all that hard to approach once more. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it, and again, if you guys have suggestions for games you'd like to see me stream or series, etc., just feel free to leave them in the chat or comments anywhere. It'd be a good detail to see those stars on your journey. I think it would be. Little ways or little things to, like, say, maybe if you've gone through again, you can see, like, little marks or something you've kind of left behind. So much so that way it's like, you know you're looping through, but you see and maybe have little things left behind. It is one of those two, though. I don't know. Oh, actually, I mean, I know all the markers scattered around that I think were the gravestones left behind. I was just wondering if those have a connection to, like, other players. Like, imagine if you had to, say, stop in a spot in the journey, wherever you had to stop and close the game, it left behind, like, a grave marker that could be in another person's game. That would be an interesting touch to it. But yeah, that was a nice experience. I'm glad you guys all could join me for it. And yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. 7 Days to Die will be up in a little bit. The Wilderness Weekends will keep going along through. Just fine there. Troll Spirit. The Troll Spirit videos are going to be a little long this weekend because I focused on some of the main objectives that the DLC has, and I mean, it has a very substantial reward for doing so. The Hunters are just going to be capping out the story, and then we'll be into free hunting. Thanks, Morgan. Yeah, like I say, this was just a little test, see how it goes. I quite enjoyed it. It sounds like you guys didn't mind it either. I'll probably try to find some more topics to discuss as well. Like Journey, I kind of wish I had a few things I could talk about prepared, so that way it wasn't just try and comment on what could be only like little portions happening in the game. That's probably one of the things I'll try to balance a little better is if the game is a little slow, I'll have more to talk about to keep you guys interested as well. But I think that is everything there. So thank you all once again for God, of course, I'm glad I'm messing up at the end here and not the beginning, because that would be wrong foot to start on. But thank you all very much for joining me on the stream. It was great to have you, and hopefully I see you guys in the next video or series. And until the next time, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.